Guys, what's up? My name's Swords and I solo queued to Masters again. Now, instead of filling up the entirety of this video with pure gameplay, I've decided to tell you a little bit more about how I did it twice this season. More notably, how I did it solo, especially during the second split on Olympus. You see, ranked on Olympus plays a lot different than ranked on Kings Canyon, and after various balance changes, certain weapons got stronger this split, and other weapons got weaker. So the legends I chose to play in Olympus were different as well. Now let's talk about what I did, so maybe it can help you reach the rank that you want. But first, please like and subscribe so I can share more motivational and helpful tips to help the Apex community. Join up on my Discord if you want to engage with that community directly and know whenever I go live on Twitch or upload a new video on YouTube. And for those of you that really vibe with the channel, watch this video all the way to the end and trust and believe it'll help your boy out a lot. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Noti Gang. Alright, now let me talk to y'all about what it took for me to reach Masters solo queue a second time. The first thing I needed to remind myself was that solo queue is not easy. Playing without a committed team and hopping into games with a different set of players every single time you queue up introduces a lot of randomness and unreliability in your teammates. Every time you play, you need to build up that trust and confidence, or maybe even a lack of the two, to determine how you need to play in your matches. Playing solo queue to Masters is a challenge, and you need to treat it as such. That way you'll never underestimate your opponents and will always prepare yourself for the worst outcome. Not gonna lie guys, it's really hard. And if you think you're gonna breeze through the ranks overnight, it's not gonna happen. Be ready to spend a few days or weeks playing out your ranked matches to reach Masters. The second thing I knew was that the R301 was gonna be the carry. But surprisingly, the Spitfire was also pretty cheesy. While the R301 was a really good consistent weapon that let me beam down targets in mid-range, the Spitfire allowed me to make mistakes and still win my fights. I was running up to people's faces with the Spitfire, confidently being able to take them down and get that knock. Plus, the recoil is fairly minor, allowing you to even beam down people at mid-range. This enables you to crack shields or even get the knock at these distances. In its current state, the Spitfire is easy kill points, so you might as well just take advantage of it before it gets nerfed. You don't have to use a Spitfire, but it's a pretty consistent weapon and it works right now. Now, I may live under a rock editing videos all day, but I know some of you guys feel pretty cheap using the Spitty. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the green light on this one. It's okay to use, go get them points. Another thing you want to remember is that solo queue is a marathon, not a sprint. It's going to take you quite a while before you actually start to pick up the rhythm for things. You are going to lose RP. There's almost nothing you can do to stop that. It's inevitable. The trick is, play the long game. Don't rush fights and try to force kill points. Let the right opportunities find you, so that you can take advantage of them to get those kill points. Trying to force yourself into a fight will always be less reliable than taking better opportunities to take those fights. Now, I had a lot of things going on outside of Apex that was taking up my time this season, and I know that you guys do too. Maybe you got school, maybe you're working, or maybe you just got things to do in life that's taking your time away from Apex. And honestly, that's okay. You don't have to grind this game every day to reach Master, trust me on that. Just play ranked whenever you feel your aim is on point, you're warmed up, and you're making the right choices. Whenever you're in a pub game and you're like, wow, I'm playing so good right now, that's when you should play ranked. Now I know some of you just want to know which legends I played to get to Master solo queue. And those legends I played were Bangalore and WATTSON. I played Bangalore from Diamond 4 to Diamond 1. Now, I made a video about her, and if you want to check it out, the link for it should be somewhere above the top of this video, about how Bangalore is one of the best legends to solo queue with on Olympus, so you're definitely going to want to check it out if you haven't already. But long story short, Bangalore is exceptional at covering her team out in the open with smoke and perfect for delaying third parties in an open area. Her entire kit is good for survivability, because which, in turn, her survivability is going to help you get farther in your games. Her entire kit has smoke and the ability to delay third parties, and you definitely can take advantage of it in an open map like Olympus. However, once I reached Diamond 1, I was having a hard time with Bangalore, and I was just going up and down in the ranks. I wasn't going anywhere. So I realized I need to switch things up, and I decided to try WATTSON. I remember that WATTSON had the highest win rate, but she had the lowest pick rate. So I decided, I'll give her a shot. I'm going to give her a shot for this final stretch to Masters, and honestly, the results were rewarding as heck. I felt like I needed an extra oomph to my fights. I just needed to buy myself an extra couple seconds. I just needed enough time to pop that heal or maybe win that 1v1. And she enabled me to take control of final zones before teams made it there, allowing me to survive longer and dissuading them from moving up in my team's position. I was even able to lock down places by myself with fences alone. Plus, being able to regen my shields helped me save health resources and help my team save health resources as well. So don't sleep on WATTSON. Definitely want to give her a shot this season. Remember not to play on tilt, my friends. Trust me when I say this. If you try to solo queue this game in a frustrated mindset, it's not going to end well. You're only going to make yourself more frustrated and cause yourself to lose games and more RP. If I felt that I was even a little frustrated over something, I took a break and I played something else. Then I came back to Apex and gave it another go. Playing in a good mindset is always going to lead to a better quality in your matches. I also never hot dropped. I always landed somewhere isolated away from other teams. In diamond ranked games, people are going to land spread out anyway, so you're definitely going to be getting in a ton of action no matter where you land. So there's nothing wrong with landing far. In fact, it's much smarter to do, no matter what your playstyle is. You're not going to learn much from dropping hot and struggling to find a decent loadout with random loot spawns and everyone running around. If you are that player that likes to play aggressive, it is still better to land far and away from hot drops to get better loot first. Because even if you decide that you want to push every team, at least you're pushing every team with a decent loadout, instead of pushing every team with some random guns you found on the ground. But speaking of playstyle, passive aggressive play is key. This is what works for me, that is. I've talked about it before, so I'll quickly go over it again so you guys know what it means. Basically, passive aggressive play is when you only push fights you have an opportunity to win. Pushing fights smart and not reckless. However, it also means not taking fights you don't need to take if it means you're going to get a worse position for the next ring. So in other words, your priority should be to reach a good position in zone, but also take any fights that you think you can win. That's what passive aggressive play is, and that's what's always worked for me and helped me reach these high ranks. If you want an in-depth guide on how to reach Master Solo, I already have a video on it with over 250k views that's helped a lot of people, and I know it can help you too. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out right now. The link for it should be somewhere above, or you can just go find it on my channel. To help you guys even more, I'm going to play the rest of the video with some high rank WATTSON gameplay to show you what I did to get on top and get an advantage over enemy teams. Be sure to comment below your tips on solo queuing, and thank you again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video and your day. Take it easy.
Hostile over there. Might be something good this way.
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
They found a new kill leader. I am taking fire, friends. Reloading. Get back in.
Recharging my shield.
I got you, friend. I am taking fire, friends. Recharging shield. Enemy spotted. Taken down.
Just the two of us now. Was weiter. I have their banner. We can restore their circuits.
Reloading.
I took an enemy down. Pretty good for an electro. Laying fences. Anyone passes through here? Last one down. Bien.
You're the replicator incoming, friend.
The circuit is complete. I'm fencing.
The all-seeing eye. Prepare yourself. There are 3 other squads here.
Feels that charge in the
Getting my eyes in the sky.
planting fences.
Not alone. Let's explore this way. Squad around us.
This way, let's go.
Recharging. I'm back. Logged off my drone.
That was a kill.
Very exciting.
And that's the video. Thanks for watching, really. I appreciate it so much. Take it easy, and peace out.